Hey folks, JayborinoPlays here. Welcome back, playing some more StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. We have gone to Char. This is our first mission there, Domination.
One of your brood mothers, Zagara, refuses to acknowledge that you are the Queen of Blades. Before you can reclaim Char from the Terrans, you will need to bring her brood back into the fold.
Okay, 2 achievements here. One is to hatch all 6 of the mature Baneling egg sacs. They're all over the map, and actually it just makes the map last longer because we're looking for those as opposed to just collecting the normal eggs. And then second is to not let Zagara collect any eggs at all.
Zagara's brood is currently huddled in Char's acid marsh, where you stored millions of eggs for future use. From the location of her hive cluster, it appears Zagara intends to gather as many eggs as she can.
She's trying to build an army. But how will she hatch the eggs?
She can place them in a birthing pond to quicken. I have located our hive cluster near one such pond.
Then I'll collect enough eggs to spawn an army and destroy Zagara.
This mission's got a bit of a slow start, so we're going to try to get our expansion set up pretty early. And Zagara's going to come and attack us early, and a bunch of Banelings will spawn. We actually want to try to get her back to her base before all the Banelings die, so you get more free units that we can work with later.
The swarm never...
You are not the Queen of Blades. You are a weak and pathetic Terran creature. Leave Char while you can. These eggs and the swarm belong to me.
Get going.
Okay, we just pick these Zerglings off one by one.
Push ahead.
I'm going to draw her close to us.
What is it now?
And the Banelings will spawn once we lure her up this ramp.
Who asked you?
So let's back up.
Zagara has drawn the attention of some feral Banelings. They are attacking her. Zagara has deep tunneled back to her base to recover her strength. She will return.
Banelings very useful. Morphed from Zerglings. Any Zergling can morph to Baneling.
Something is different about this nest.
This Baneling Nest is ready to hatch immediately.
There's not much time.
Okay, we're going to clear out this expansion.
We have
We're
met
going
the enemy
to
in
set it
combat.
up. And then we have to go and prepare.
I can sense the unhatched eggs. Now I just have to get them before Zagara.
We have to go and prepare for when Zagara attacks us next, and we're going to keep getting drones. And again, just really slow in terms of minerals at this beginning section here. And we might as well collect what we can, because getting all 6 of the Baneling mature egg sacs, again, since they're all over the map.
I have returned, and now you shall pay.
It's going to take longer to progress on this map, so we might as well... There are more eggs nearby. Thanks for the helpful tip, Kerrigan. So it's just going to require more time, so we might as well just collect eggs along the way. Leave these. This is important. Leave these 2 sets, because those are the ones that Zagara tends to go for. So the whole idea is you want to intercept her right before she comes here, because that way she'll never get an egg, and it's predictable that she'll go to the same spot every single time, which is really, really useful. So let's try to get these bases saturated. Let's get an evolution chamber. So she spawns every, like, 2 minutes, and then she'll sit in her base for, like, 20 to 30 seconds, and then move up for the eggs. So we're just, again, going to sit here and wait for her. We should be able to just take her out very fast.
This world is mine.
We can move up and intercept her and deal some damage, and then maybe kill some of the Hydralisks as well. Crushing Grip, Kinetic Blast, whatever you need, and then just auto-attack right into her.
There's not much time.
Okay, and she's gone.
No, this cannot be.
And we're just going to get more Zerglings right now, just for this initial set.
Warning. A wave of Zerglings is approaching our hive cluster.
The swarm never
Okay, that's
rests.
fine. We still have a couple Banelings ready to go for this attack. I'm going to spread some creep only to give us vision. Obviously, the enemy can benefit from that as well. Okay, and then I'm going to take these units and I'm going to start attacking down
What is it now?
the bottom of the map.
Yes.
And we're going to try to just keep saturating, because we're going to be safe until Zagara comes back again. Let's grab melee attacks. We're going to get some Swarm Queens, but I can't really afford them right now. I'd love to get a third hatchery,
Out with it.
just so we can saturate these bases faster. So we want to wipe our way through these areas down here first,
Out with it.
just to get more of the Baneling egg sacs. The more that we can do now, the better. And we can collect all the normal eggs with Kerrigan along the way as well. Plus, the free Banelings is fantastic. So it's just moving to different areas of the map at the right time.
The swarm never rests.
Did you think you were rid of me?
Push ahead.
Unfortunately, no.
The swarm
So
never rests.
collect all this junk, and then we can go and get the next set after we repel Zagara again.
world is
I'm not going to
mine.
risk letting her
Yes.
get this egg, so we'll come over
Speak
here,
quickly.
and then
What
up
is it
here,
now?
and then we're just going to sit on top of those eggs. And we'll get that other hatchery like I had talked about, and then keep saturating this base. Excellent. And we're almost supply blocked, but that's okay. Again, we'll just keep moving this. We'll be able to keep an eye on where they're going to attack us next. We can go for our bonus objective here. There are 2 infested command centers. We're not going to need any more gas, I don't think, this map. We can even queue up our remaining upgrades. I'd love to start getting some swarm queens.
We found several infested Terran structures nearby. They seem to be of interest to the feral Zerg.
I'll destroy them if I get a chance.
Okay, here she comes again, but we're
asked
ready
you?
for her again,
Yes.
and then we'll go for our bonus objective.
stands in
As long
my
as you
way.
hit her, she'll come and attack you and not go for the eggs. Crushing Grip is really, really useful with Banelings and Zerglings, as you can imagine.
A minor setback.
So in between each attack, just make sure that you build more Banelings. Just to ensure that if the enemy comes with a bunch of Banelings, or with a bunch of Zerglings, rather, you're prepared for it. Okay, let's lift back here. A lot of Hydralisks, so we can clear out our area with this first bonus objective. And get some extra cash while we're at it.
This world.
And then we can start getting Swarm Queens.
Speak quickly. Swarm hungers.
And we want to also move over and prepare for the next
Halfway
attack.
there. Swarm hunger. What is it now?
Already halfway there.
We destroyed one of the infested Terran structures. One more remains.
There's not much time.
Okay, that was a normal attack, so I'm going to come up here and grab another Baneling Nest. And then we'll start swinging over to the
I
left.
sense more eggs here.
We'll just keep making Banelings.
Forces are under attack.
Ah, okay, this stuff's going to start rallying poorly.
You cannot stop me.
Yes? Who asked you?
So Kerrigan picked this up. We're going to rally over in this direction. And did I leave one? Yeah, so we haven't gotten that one yet. We'll go there next. Again, we're still kind of waiting for Zagara. We'd have to go all the way down and around, and I don't think I have the time to go and do that. We can start pushing through
Swarm
this
hunger. Yes?
area up here and just intercept her a little bit earlier. So more queens and more overlords. And we'll queue up missile attacks.
While you've been stealing eggs, I've been making troops. Let me show you how Zerg fight.
I mean, we've killed you like 4 times, Zagara. You need to cool your jets.
Warning, a huge swarm of Zerglings is approaching our hive cluster. We should defend with all available forces.
Okay, well, we took them out along with Zagara there.
This will not stop me.
My next step is to go and get the last egg cluster, the last mature egg sac over on the right. And then by that time, Zagara will be back already. Again, this is just, like, we have to go around to all these different locations. It's a pain in the butt.
Yes?
Like, this one is only accessible coming over here. And if we came from the top, then our rallying units would die. So we're going to go from the bottom instead.
Speak quickly.
And then we can go to the left. But we've gotten, I think 3 egg sacs. So this will be our 4th.
Yes?
And I'm not really that concerned about them. We're going to keep making Swarm Queens, though, because there's a bunch of anti-air, or I'm sorry, just air units straight up in Zagara's base.
There's not much time. Get
So we can
going.
collect these eggs. Again, I'm poisoning myself to just immediately get 100 once we're ready
The
by
swarm
doing
never
this.
rests.
And all of you, why don't we start attacking over here to the next egg sac thing. And then we can get the last infested Terran
The swarm
structure
never
soon
rests.
enough after.
Swarm hunger.
And we don't want stuff rallying poorly up down the left side as well, so.
Defeat me 1,000 times, and I will always return.
What is it now?
Okay, so we'll head on over here. I think there's an egg sac here. Pretty sure. Ooh, that was a big fungal. What a jerk. Okay, well, we can remake those. That's okay.
Get going.
Okay,
Nothing
Kerrigan, we
stands in
pick
my
this
way.
up. More Banelings.
There's not much. The swarm hunger.
And I think we want to just attack up in this direction, just so that our rallying troops don't get killed as we try to bring them up.
Push ahead.
Okay, we should move back here pretty soon, just to ensure she doesn't get any eggs. So let's back up. Here she comes, so let's move on over here. Again, I have to play it really safe constantly. If she got some eggs, it wouldn't matter really in the grand scheme, but I'm just going for those achievements. And it's not like it's that much extra time. We're only at 13 minutes. Our Zerglings are better than their Zerglings. We're comparable on upgrades, but ours attack faster, if you'll remember. Okay, let's go get our last infested Terran. Our last infested Terran structure. And then our last egg sac, which I think is, yeah, right up there. So that's the last one. We're at a good amount of Swarm Queens now, too. We won't need any more. So Kerrigan, just start blasting away.
Nothing stands.
And pick up more eggs.
We destroyed the last infested Terran structure.
Who asked you? What is it now?
And we can one-shot the spine crawlers, which is awesome. I do expect that we're going to get attacked here pretty soon.
The swarm never rests.
There we go.
You have hatched all of the Baneling Nests. Now it only remains to recover all the dormant eggs.
Just a little more.
Okay, right here. And we can go smash Zagara's base.
I have enough eggs. Abathur, infuse the birthing pond. Get those eggs to hatch for me.
Simple. Catalytic solution. Accelerated quickening. Army ready in a moment.
And now, Zagara will regret crossing me.
Alright, let's F2 it.
Speak quickly.
All the way up here. I'm a little afraid to look.
There is still time for me to stop you.
I don't think so. Yeah, so it was like dropped to really low frames per second there. That's why Zagara's so scared. She knows she's going to drop to 10 frames per second when she sees this army coming in. But don't worry, they're all going to blow themselves up, Zagara. I'm just going to wait for them to get to us. We have enough Swarm Queens for sure to deal with any air in this base.
Swarm hunger.
And we just got to destroy like 95% of all of her structures, and then that's it. The Master Achievement is to do all this before we hatch all the eggs. Again, it would just require us to hatch a bunch of Zerglings early. Not a big deal.
Power. How can you control so many?
Well, you gotta get good, Zagara. That's step number one.
What is it now?
All right, and her
We
base
have
is
met
just
the enemy
obliterated.
combat.
Defeated.
And I think it's under 14 minutes for the Mastery. Again, that's why I'm not gonna bother with that.
Kill her.
I only did as you instructed, my queen.
Hold. I told you to rebel against me.
You told all your brood mothers to be strong, to fight, to conquer. You said the Zerg lead by force of will. Your will is strongest, and I shall serve you.
I will let you live, Zagara. I want to rebuild the swarm, and you are a part of that plan.
You are my queen.
Great, no eggs by Zagara. We got the 6 out of 6. Baneling Nest rescued before eggs collected. Again, a bit of a time waster, but we still finished it in 16 minutes. We almost could have gotten the 14-minute mastery, but I wanted to collect all of these poached eggs anyway. Okay, let's go back to the Leviathan. We'll chat with everybody. And now Zagara will be there for all of our future planets as well.
Zagara is here to serve your will.
Tell me, Zagara, how would you drive the Terrans from this world?
I would obliterate their fortress on the Dauntless Plateau. But the only way to reach it is through the Bone Trench. Be warned, the Terrans flooded our tunnels with lava. We will be exposed on the surface until we reach the plateau.
That doesn't concern me. Warfield has no idea what he's up against.
But what of the Zelnaga artifact? Could the Terrans still possess it?
They might, but I know it's not here on Char. It's no threat to us.
My queen, your chamber is now available. Within, you can alter your abilities.
Thanks so much, boring Isha. So let's go and check them out.
This is your personal chamber. From here, you can focus your neural pathways and alter your active abilities. As you grow in power, newer and stronger abilities will awaken. You can alter your active abilities here whenever you wish.
Alright, so for now we're going to stick with Kinetic Blast and Crushing Grip. Just very important to have some oomph on Kerrigan's abilities. I think a Fury Chain Reaction build would be pretty cool in some of the missions where we don't feel like microing Kerrigan as much and want to do more of an army-focused microing with Infestors or something. But anyway, for now we're just going to stick with these two. I do plan on changing stuff around. I don't want to be doing the same consistent stuff over and over and over.
Isha, all around me I see signs of the old Queen of Blades. But I can't remember why I held my forces here on Char for so long.
You were studying the future, planning for a great war.
What war? Explain.
You never told us. You only said that you had seen a vision of our extinction, and you wanted us to fight to the last.
I don't remember that. At all.
Guess the same vision as the Overmind, perhaps? So we want to go to the Evolution Pit first, because Abathur has two things to say to us before and after we talk to Zagara.
What is that sound?
Failed experiments, reverting to biomass. Slow process.
At least put them out of their misery first.
Wasted effort. Creatures will die soon. Pain irrelevant.
When you say things like that, Abathur, I almost remember you. And I feel anger.
Anger product of adrenaline, stress response. Imminent threat. No threat to you. No anger.
I'll be the judge of that.
Just subtly deflecting Abathur. Okay, so we can mutate our Banelings. I like this one just because when you're auto-attacking with them and they inevitably hit armored stuff, they can do a little bit more damage to them. Rupture, I just don't think the increased blast radius is that important. Typically when you're attacking into enemy forces, they're either going to be super clumped up or they're going to be spread out enough where this really wouldn't matter. The regenerative acid is pretty neat, and I think it'll be really good for one of the two upcoming missions, so I'll probably flip between corrosive acid and this one. I'm going to go with corrosive acid for the next mission, though. Let's go back and keep chatting.
Do you know why I beat you in battle?
You were stronger than I.
No.
Faster than.
No.
Do not toy with me, my queen. Tell me your secret.
Talk to Abathur in the Evolution Pit.
He will tell me?
He will change you. Go.
And then we go back, we talk to Abathur again.
Tell me about the changes you made to Zagara.
Brood Mother template already allowed complex problem solving, learning, ability to command broods, multiple focuses. Now added muscle density, expanded brain matter. Now able to hypothesize multiple scenarios, cognitive flexibility.
Perhaps I should add this to all future brood mothers.
Extraneous brain matter deemed unnecessary for broodmother role in swarm. Extra matter requires extra energy. Also leads to increased independence. This contradicts imperative. Zerg must present no danger to leader of swarm.
Times are changing. I want my minions as dangerous as possible.
I mean, you just got back to the swarm. Don't you want to maybe sit on that for a little bit?
The swarm is growing again. Now for you, Warfield. Reclaiming this world will send a message to your Emperor. I'm coming for him.
Alrighty, vengeance. I'll see everyone next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.